Woo! Welcome back, legends, to Final Fantasy 14 Online, A Realm Reborn. Oh, what are we at? Oh, we're at our clan hall. Now, I'm going through the story mode because we haven't shown the story mode on YouTube. So shoot. Trying to bring it to y'all. I got a couple tunes. Right now I'm getting through my main tune. He's like in Heaven's Ward or something like that. Oh, I can just return. Let's return. Let's get to it. I believe we got some celebrations across the land. We've been doing some things on this part 2 of Final Fantasy. Victory Valentine. How's everybody's week going? What day is it? I've been working. It's at the end of the week, huh? Hope it was going smashing. Hope it was great. Now, we gotta be here. Where's the remembrance service? I see it. So I made another tune in another server, Primal, just because I wanted to be there with the legacy. Because it's been here since Final Fantasy. But I need to create a third tune in Aethera? I think that's where we are. We're in Cactar right now. But yeah, let's get it.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The 3 Seed Seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hure and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hure and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat.
Is she done? No.
5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
Oh my.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
Now, I guess this would be the time to clap, but
And how do you
we're giving
propose to honor the
remembrance.
memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
Ooh, you smug. So the
The
Garleans are
destruction
here.
wrought by the calamity
Oh my
was
God.
indiscriminate. It
Right now I
dealt
gotta get
death
through
to
these so I
Eorzean
can
and
pick my
Garlean
house.
alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you, join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder's standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity, we must think of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
All
forest.
the elementals!
Ooh, she'd be talking forever. So our free company is actually with the Twin Adders. And I'll keep that for this tune. I was thinking about changing it, but I'll just create my own with my new one in Primal. So if you want to catch me there, joedygaming. Aerith Gaines. I didn't want to put her whole name. Gainsborough.
If you'll permit me,
Alfina.
and my sister, Alize, at your service.
Oh, and what services
I
are
saw
those?
at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Okay. I can get down with that. And Gardania is unfortunate enough to have to contend with those beast tribes. The Exil are unquestionably the more troublesome, being from an unnatural warlike disposition, and wont to summon the bloodthirsty primal Gardina. I think that's Ramus. Though the clash with the Exil never more regularly, they have been assured that they do self-defense. The 12 was dreadfully wounded during the calamity, leaving the Gardenia voluntarily vulnerable to attack. I can tell. But we're not even from here, man. We're from the Blades, bro. Perhaps we'll find out if the Elder Seer's words fell for fertile ground. Interesting little character. Aha, it looks like he's attending it too. New tunes, new tunes. Oh, should we do my hometown last? I want to do my hometown last. I was just trying to see how much money I had. So when I do start my free company, I hope you guys get to join. I hope you guys will be a part of it. Remember, I had so much money, I had a house and everything. I was over there working the stock market. I forgot where I was supposed to go. Attend the remnant service at the storeroom in Luninza. Boom, right there. Where's the tree at? Where the tree at? Where the tree at? There's the tree. Got all these powers. I forgot how to play with it, Loki. Here to attend the remnant service? Be quick. The Admiral is due to give the address any moment. Yes, sir.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
I
700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Lbczmusicjunky has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Gallian Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilfir's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of IDj Lbczmusicjunky. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Salute.
Freedom.
I felt that.
Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom.
Why are you following me, bro?
Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the
Alphard.
surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
Alicia? Alphard?
It has
I'm gonna
been
call him
5 long years since
That's
the
gonna be his
calamity
name.
struck.
In
5
this
long
series,
years
it's
of
Alf.
tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Gallian Empire. Even now the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck?
Teamwork make the dream work.
There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Mark ye well. A crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard
Teamwork
and
make the
pledge
dream work.
me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Long live!
Gather the lads!
Man, I heard that. She got me amped.
Cutlass!
Actually, my main tune is from Linza Malinza. That was great. Hey, how's school, kiddo?
Fancy meeting you again.
Right, fancy meeting you too, Alf. I said, how was school? Good, good. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Linza Mlaminza is plagued by 2 beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Shangin, worship the primal Leviathan. Ooh, I can't wait to take on Leviathan! And the primal Titan. Titan and Leviathan. And like everybody's been saying, the Garleans, man, they're at our border. They're surrounding us currently right now. A realm reborn. To this end, I expect they will soon take the decisive action against their beast tribes. Mark my words. A capable adventurer like you would be vulnerable, a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Yeah, I'm aware. Have a feeling I'm going to see them in our hometown. Little does Alf know we're actually from the Flames. In Philan? What's that country called? Oh no, we're about to find out though. Woo! Another check under the belt. Let's get it. Wind up worship. Oh yeah, I want to check my money, huh? You know what I did want to do? I wanted to go to this. Character configuration. Bag. Inventory, interface, normal. Item category, sort items. It's display, is it not? Ugh. Once I get this, it'll be a tip and trick. Ah, open all. Tip and trick. And let's apply it. So next time when we go like this, it should go boom. Tip and trick if you want to see everything in your inventory so you don't have to go through the sections. I'm not tripping. Oh, there we go. 15,000. We're balling. To our hometown, gentlemen. Wonder where we're going to have this celebration. And then we finally get to pick our grand company. That's what I'm talking about. The Royal Promenade. Gladiators Guild. Chamber of Rule. Udal, the Steps of Thal. I guess it's Thalan. It would be Thalan, right? If I'm not mistaken. Let's get it! I'll probably just talk through all this one. These my people.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanimal herself!
And Roban as well.
Hail, Sultana!
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah!
Yeah! Hooray!
Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold, where by the grace and glory of Naldal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered.
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yikes.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness
I
in
don't
the
think
great
they're absent.
beyond,
I think they're just over there
as
in Ishgard.
Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act, whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist. All must recognize that a divided Ul'dah stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you, line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people.
That's right.
Yeah, for Ul'dah.
Together we are one.
Your Grace.
Raubon? People of Ul'dah, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanimo!
Long live the Sultana!
Victory and fortune. Stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn!
Like the immortal phoenix. My first tune was a summoner, so that kind of crazy. But I was from Linza Malaminza.
The time is now!
I fancy meeting you again.
Nah, fancy meeting you. The Uldons have a long history of conflict with the Amalja. Yeah, we already took out Infront. Yeah, I know I look like them. Dragon reborn. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultana's coffers are bottomless. Yeah, duh. Kinda like what's happening in LA right now. Welcome to the ranks. Doesn't his sister start wearing red? Victory, this is Milfa. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remnant service is now concluded? A moment ago, you said confidence. Jesting aside, I just, you remember the guests of grand companies were delighted to the sadness. Of course they were delighted to see me. I'm the Ish. At the Waking Sand. Oh, that's cool. That's convenient. I can do that from here. Aha. You know, I could have just jumped down. The sands are to the west, so I want to go this way. So that draws, I think, I want to say this slows them down. No, it lowers their damage. Okay, gotcha. Want to hit them with this. That's a buff. That's a javelin they're talking about I can't use. Ugh. Let me go find a choco retainer. Oh, that makes things convenient. Glad I found that out. Things will never change. Ugh. Out here in the wilderness, legends. But it feels good to be home. We've been abroad for a minute. See, that's where I really need to get to. So. And I got a fate I can join. Hey. I got a sync. What am I, 6 levels above? Hard pass. Come through. So what we're doing this playthrough is we're going through the story mode, but that's kind of the main thing you want to do in Final Fantasy, especially online. It keeps you level synced. It keeps you in progress of what's going on around you. Because with the latest expansions, what is it, Endwalker? Oh man, this game is turned. Now, what I could do is probably teleport closer, but I'm not. I'm weird like that. We're going to get a Choco Retainer Porter. And we're going to Vespa Bay. So, like I was saying while we got this downtime, we're in a Realm Reborn. We got Heaven's Ward, then we got Bloodstorm, and then we have Shadowbringers, and then the latest expansion, Endwalker. So, this being a MMO RPG, massive multiplayer online RPG role-playing game, and one of my faves. I've been playing this since a kid. I love all the lore, all the homage, homage they're paying towards like the old games from like 1 through 10, you could say. Shoot, even I think I got 12, was it, when it took us back to Garland? That's who we're fighting right now with Magitech. That came from like Final Fantasy 3 and 4. And God, the lineage, so much. You can't just cover it in one sitting. Can't cover it in a Q&A. But, you know, come down to the Patreon for Jody Gaming and stuff. I'll surely talk about it. Love to converse about it. If anybody is ecstatic and thrilled as I am. I'm just absolutely in love with this game. Like, forget Elden Ring right now. Elden Ring, whatever. My son just got me. It's not Elder Ring, it's Elden. Yeah, but I want to, and then I want to, and then I want to. So I'm going to have videos coming out of like interfaces and all that, but that's just a lot to cover within this game. So when we have downtime and stuff like that for the channel and playthroughs that I'm going through, particularly with this one, I'll bring it to you. You can also catch me on Twitch, Jody562. I'll be doing some gameplay with other avatars on this. Ophelia. There goes Alf again.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep.
Yeah.
The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies, as though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Right.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies.
Oh, it's just
Since
obvious,
you are so observant,
Scion.
You
I was trying to think of the name.
Mention was made of the warriors of light. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Very true.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
I heard that. That's why she didn't want any help from him in this one cutscene that I seen.
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
I should hope so.
My lady! We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
And this is why I gotta tell you the 6 of the story. It's freaking great. Linza La Minza, Flame Officer. Welcome back, adventurer. I take General Romans and blah, 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 blah. Yep. Finally. We're way past level 25. Oh, for sure. I already know where that's at. So let's do this. Let's teleport. Ooh, excuse me. And I can always go to Gardena. I can't say that name for the life of me. I'm just going to call it Gardena. I can always go to Gardena because our free company is over there. So, we're going to reset our home point. Now that we got our grand company! Let's get it, legends. I'm amped. Alright. Let's go to our Grand Hall company. Someone open another portal right here. What brings you to the Hall of the Flames these days, adventurer? You were expecting me. Ah, thought as much. You were just a man walking sans subscribe. Yeah, exactly. You should remember me. Speak private. Bloody hells! Yeah, so I'm going to be knocking these missions out. I ain't about to be a private forever. Best way to do that, and you can get up your side jobs on the side, tip and trick, is sell what people need within the grand company. Go to the board, see what people need and stuff, make it, armor, weapons, and then sell it. Get good marks. Okay, what do I need to do here? Udon. Kind of want to run out there. Anyway, it's to the right. I think it's what, level 30 you become a mechanist? Because we're going to become a mechanist. A machinist. We're taking up the role of our father, Vincent Valentine, Final Fantasy VII. Easter egg included. Get him, Coco. Cactar. Things will never change. I swear this sounds like Tupac, man. Things will never change. I see no changes. All I see is... I don't want to get into that political conversation. Oh, what is that? That's a, whatchamacallit? Scholar? Scholar, I believe. So that other mission we got that you see at the bottom and stuff, that's a leaflet, but it's for archery. Another guild. Took up archery. Ooh, an airship. We're getting close to the mechanics, man. I know it. Proceed. Look. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, after these guys and stuff, we're going to get with the mechanics. The machinists. Oh, my. I'm glad he was there. An adventurer. What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. Don't break another twig, bro. The Immortal Flame sent you. How do you know you're not from the Imperial Spy? You don't even have a uniform. I'm not going to be wearing that uniform. Are you alright, sir? Our scouts reported the attack on your craft. We've come to your rescue. Victory Valentine, yes? Glad to have you with us. See, they know me, bro. Like, what's up? I have not seen a craft of this design before. The trader Gaelorn has been busy. Gaelorn. The secrets of Magitech are ours by right. They are not the squadron upon the savages of this land. Right. We are taking the craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineers. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Who is Garland? They mean to take the ship back to Castrum Midrim, along with our friend. Oh yes, I think this is going to open the dungeon up. Wedge, you have to help him. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's Wedge on the ship. Ooh. Nice looking ship though. Not the best place to have taken shelter, I agree. The first airship we ever built since the Calamity. First since the Master Gaylord, well, since he went missing. Right, and that's Vince. Yes, after he worked. Come on, let's stop these guys real quick. That's Garland freaking troops. Come on. I got your back. Bro, come on. You coming with us? How you just send us in here by ourselves? Torms! Ooh, I forgot my button. They got that. I'm sure of it. I want these archers gone. Put our buff back up. Yeah, we're working. try that again. Duty complete. Let's get it. Biggs. That's my homeboy from District 7. Wedge and Biggs. That was a close one. Too damn close. So how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can bring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. God, that was a mouthful. A few modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. Heck yeah, got the tiny Bronco. Can't ask for much more than that. I just want to say sorry, for calling you an Imperial spy and all. Apology accepted, bro. Lucky we got history. Thank you. We're very grateful. Wedge and Biggs. Nice. We can just do this now, right? Return to the steps of Uldal. So I hope you guys have been enjoying and staying tuned with Final Fantasy 14 Online. Just got the tiny Bronco unlocked. On our way to becoming a mechanic, a machinist. So hopefully we find Sid. We already found Wedge and Biggs. It's looking good.